Hey, I'm Eric Haugen. There's my social media information. Like my videos and subscribe to my channel if this content is enriching to your life. It helps me out when you do that. Today, we are talking about the diminished 7th chord one last time. This is the third way you can use it. Here we go. First things first, what is the trippy, drippy sound setting I have? To achieve this, here, let's just go. I like to do this. I just take my phone out and I take a quick video of my feet in real time. Look, ta-da, there's my setup. There's my feet, volume pedal, phase 90, chorus pedal, the Wazacraft. The deco is, doing its thing down there. Flashback delay, and then, amp. There's the amp. Wait, you know that. Okay. So, say you were playing over a very simple G minor chord, which is what this is. Here is the third way that you can use a diminished 7th triad. I have 2 other videos about this in my Where to Get Started with Music Theory series, this is all pretty advanced stuff. We talked about other ways. The third way is you can put it just right where the chord is. So if this was a G minor and you wanted it to sound messed up, you are allowed. As long as there's just a bass player and nobody else is holding the G minor, you can put the diminished 7th on that. So for example, by the way, boom, I'll tab it out and put that on Patreon with the backing track for free, the little opening thing, so you can get the exact chords that I play. But if this is G minor, here's G diminished 7. And so the slight variant I do in that intro, I love open strings, that's why I like G minor so much, is I have that open G, another G right there, that 5th fret of my D, and I'm grabbing that 6th fret to make a G minor 7. Which is very much Air, Moon Safari, Virgin Suicide soundtrack. Yeah. Totally that vibe. Great record. And so, to do the diminished 7th in this case, I actually did it right here. 5, 6, 5. But we know this about diminished 7ths by now. This is the same as this. That's why you can get away with that. And I just did a little blues thing. A little pull off 3 to 0. And instead of doing a diminished 7th again, just so you know, I'm implying an F chord. I think I have a lesson called Throw Triads at Other Triads. Again, advanced things, not things we use all the time, but when we're really thinking, that's what we do. So yeah, that's a 2 and a 1, which is, there's an F chord. And that, I think, I did this little 6 and 3. It's actually lining up with, I think there's a little vibraphone fill. Here comes a C minor chord. So the same thing, I think I imply a C minor 7. I think I went nice, very nice. What a nice boy. Y'all know I like open position stuff and open position C minor and G minor in general. So yeah, there's the E flat, which is, I'm not gonna say the frets, and I hammer on the G to the B flat because there's C minor 7. So yeah. But then I do the same exact thing. I think to myself, but we all think to ourselves. All right, if this is C minor, where is C minor diminished 7? Okay, do you guys, I don't do a lot on TikTok, but I do follow some stuff on TikTok, and there's a thing called the squirrel dialogues, and it's just lovely. It's just this guy who walks around the woods with a stuffed squirrel and talking about meditation and mindfulness with a heavy Boston accent. Highly recommend it. Anyway, There's your C minor diminished 7th. Okay. So, you see that? 3, 4, 2, 4. But I'm really just worried about the 2 and the 4 there. So I'm going, and then just, and we know this because these repeat every 3 frets. You see me go 3 frets higher. So yeah, up to 5 and 7, and then the best lick in the whole thing as a caged blues lick, right? So if this is now a G minor again, so I landed on a G and a G, I might do a whole video on this. Is just one of my little favorite things. You keep that G there, the tonic, that little 1 fret slide. Y'all know I like 1 fret slides. 6 to 5. There's the B flat, which is the flat 3 in a blues. And I use the open G to land it. So that's the same as going, or, you know, here it is over here. Where would it be in the next spot? The next position up, that's that one there. So it's actually, and if it's up here, then it's here again. And then where's it up here? If it's, sorry. Oh. Yeah, good little blues lick. Okay, let's just now think of some songs that have this this trick in them. One that comes to mind, I'll turn everything off. Robert Johnson, I think is it Kind Hearted Woman Blues, which is a blues in A. You'll hear him go, I didn't do one thing except fix Mr. Johnson's drink. Way you treat me, baby, I began to think. But the important thing is that, yeah, on that one, on the A7 chord, you'll hear RJ do that, and then right back, which is, that's totally a thing you can do. Kind of implies the 4 chord. Kind of. Another one that I love that does it, let's put the delay and the chorus back on. George Harrison, Isn't It a Pity, G. Here comes a G diminished 7. C over G. Back to G. Such a simple and beautiful progression. It does do one different thing in it. That's right, it has an A in there. I don't think I remember the slide solo. Whatever. Oh yeah, I remember it does that. We'll stop there so I don't butcher the whole thing. I know I did a lesson on that a while ago. So just to review, we really only focused on if you got G minor, and I know that, you know, do I have a pick handy? When I think I previewed this, you know, this can be very aggressive. I just don't feel that these days, so I did a very dreamy take on the same idea. Here, let me this preamp out. Okay, well, anyway, G minor. You know, that's a very, if you want to do like a birthday party, much more angular, aggressive take on the same thing, but it's the same principle. You could make it sweet and dreamy. Or you could be mean. Oh, that's not the right chord. That's not sound right. Okay, so in conclusion, yeah, you can play along with that backing track. In fact, that's what we'll do. We'll just pull it up, bloop, let it start to roll. You can totally just play, you know, minor, you know, G minor, or just G blues over it. But if you wanted to, you could try to imply those diminished 7th chords right on it if you wanted to. Thanks so much to everybody who supports me in all the ways that you do. Even if it's just clicking like and subscribe, because that stuff helps me with the algorithm relevancy, which is how the world now works. As Bill and Ted would say, be excellent to each other. That includes yourself. Happy Friday, eat pizza.